We thought we'd be together till we die, we forever wonder why.
Let's do this!
Ireland's Ryan O'Shaughnessy has just had his first rehearsal.
Ooh, I like the way you say his name.
Thank you, Devin. And now let's get... He did his first rehearsal, he sang together. Devin likes the way I said his name. Does Devin like his rehearsal?
Yeah, it was a very emotional moment. You know, he is strumming the guitar, looking very serious, has a female love interest on the piano, and then there are two men sort of dancing behind him. Love is universal. Togetherness is universal. These are universal values that bind us together. I think that's the message I was trying to be, conveyed in his stage performance. The song is way better than the staging for me. There's no elevation here. I love the song, as you know, but this doesn't take it higher for me.
And
I think for me, the staging, what they've done with it is good because it's one of the only songs this year that tells a proper narrative. We see a love story ending with Ryan and the mystery girl who we know nothing about on the piano. And then we see the two backup dancers falling in love. So there's this narrative of ending love, starting love, and it progresses in that sense. I agree, it kind of takes you nowhere as the performance goes on. They need to work on the lighting. We don't see much of the backup dancers in proper because the lighting's all over the place. But we'll see what happens. They need to fix that up. I'm impressed. It probably won't qualify.
well, I feel that whatever I say, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. If I say I don't like it, people are going to give out to me, and if I say I like it, people are going to say I'm biased. So I would just no. What my problem was with it, I think it's a much better song than Ireland's last two entries. This is much stronger. I still doubt whether it's strong enough to qualify, especially from this semi-final. The staging is based off the music video. It's essentially the music video recreated. They even have a street lamp, they have a park bench. The dancers are doing a lot of the movements that they do in the music video. The only real change is that they've added the female interest for Ryan. And they've added Ryan, who of course isn't in the music video.
The trouble for me is because she plays the piano, it comes across to somebody who's not familiar with it that it's actually a duet, and it's actually it should be just him. It should just be all about Ryan, and it almost feels like, oh, this is another duo. Is this an Almaya? Is this IQ? You know?
I wonder why they threw her in. Like, we know nothing about why she's there. Is it to tell a different perspective on a love story? It was unnecessary. It's unnecessary to have her, I think. Focus on the backup dancers. Everyone's feeding on that story. Yeah. To try and create another Almaya is kind of pointless at this point.
Well, I think they're trying to water down the LGBT, because Ireland have had a lot of backlash for that, latching onto the whole gay thing. So this gives it a bit more of a rounded feel, but to me it also takes a lot away from the song.
And I think they haven't properly executed the dancing, and it's not properly integrated into the performance, because they don't fit it. Like, Ryan and the girl seem to be doing their own thing independent of the two dancers, and so at moments it's Ryan and the female backing singer, at other points it's the dancers, and then even for a lot of it the dancers are in the dark. But that's obviously an issue with the first rehearsal. We always have issues with the lighting, that the lighting isn't adjusted to the correct way. But when they first come down the bridge, we're shown the bridge. They're using the same bridge that Eva from Lithuania had, and IQ have used, and several acts have used it so far. But they're coming down in darkness, and then the lights suddenly pop on and you realise it's the two guys. But it doesn't have the same intimacy and magic of the music video. And
the transitions aren't fluid enough. It just seems quite choppy at this stage.
It almost seems like a mashup of two different performances.
Yeah. Absolutely. A hotel room for four, but they're not in cohesion. They're two pairs. Would you do that? No.
Not at Eurovision. Maybe not at Eurovision.
So, basically from the three of us, you can see we've got a very mixed opinion of the song. It's the good points and the bad points. But what are your views on the song? What do you think worked? What do you think didn't work? Let us know in the comments below.
Can I just correct you? I don't have mixed views on the song. I love this song. This is one of my favorite entries. I have mixed views on the staging of the song. And that is somewhat disappointing. This, many songs that I didn't really like coming into this contest have really elevated with the visuals. This has gone in the opposite direction, unfortunately. It's such a shame. I really hope that, this is not the blueprint for the final idea. I just hope they can just go back to the drawing board. There's got to be another way.
Well, I don't think they have time. Like, the rehearsal is later this week.
Honey, they're Irish. They make miracles happen. The Irish are very resourceful. No one's beaten their Eurovision record yet.
Mm-hmm. But they're in danger of having a new record of having their longest non-qualification streak. But anyways, we're going off on tangents. It's time to finish this video. Devin, what can people do?
People can follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Tumblr, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter.
They can also give us a like and comment below and ring the bell.
There's also a live stream, by the way. We need to go on that live stream, honey.
Done. And we're done. Bye.